What's good, fam? It's Powerbay. Welcome back to another episode. Get your popcorn and get ready for a story, one that's gonna blow your mind. But before we get into story time, download PUBG Mobile, link in the description below. Big thanks to them for sponsoring the episode, and happy birthday. Got that 100 Rhythms update with all that dope DJ music. You guys can get in on that right now. Click that link in the description. It does help out the channel, but alas, it is time to get into our story. I'm already giggling because this is the story of how Powerbang got punched by a homeless guy and met his good friend Medalcore, all in the same day. Stay tuned. Now, what is a good story without illustrations? This story's gonna have some pictures, am I right? So we woke up in the morning. I said pictures. We woke up from our house and left and got on a plane, and that plane went to San Francisco. We had to stay the night and get ready for an early morning event at the Razor store. So the morning comes around, I wake up, leave the hotel room, and we go to the Razor store. And we get there and it's closed. Go figure. Got there a little bit too early. The mall hadn't opened yet where that Razor store was located. And of course, the Razor employees were running a little bit late and they had to wait on the train. So while I was there, I look in the window and I see some security guards looking out at me saying, well, it's not time yet. And I'm like, that's great. I'll just hang out here. And so at about this time, I look down the street and I see somebody walking, well, sauntering, lumbering down the road. And this man had the most fearsome war cry you've ever heard. It sounded something like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it sounded exactly like that. I was just recalling that from memory. But that's what he sounded like. Not only did this man sound scary, but he also came swinging. I'm talking throwing punches, throwing bows, throwing blows, and he was swinging at anyone that was anywhere nearby him. We're talking men, we're talking women, we're talking children even. It didn't matter. It could have been someone's dog. He was gonna throw a punch. I don't know what kind of frame of mind this man was in, but unfortunately it was a dangerous one. And while the streets cleared and people scurried across to the other side of the road just to avoid this man's wrath, he was walking, well, straight at me. Go figure. So while I waited to go inside of the Razor store, it was about 10 to 15 minutes until my event and the doors would open. I see this man walking closer and closer to me, and so I hid behind the pillar as this man came walking down the road. What can I say? Wasn't afraid of him per se, but I also knew that I was about to cast a tournament in about 15 minutes. And not only did I have $10,000 worth of gear on my back that I really didn't want to get broken, but I also was gonna have to be on camera broadcasting to thousands of people for the first time on behalf of PUBG Mobile and the Razor store. So the last thing I wanted to do is have broken equipment, a bloodied up face, a black eye, and then pretend like I'm casting PUBG Mobile like I ain't got a care in the world. So that's how it started. The man walks towards me. He gets close to the pillar, and I do that third-person peek, you know? I'm standing against the pillar, kind of like this, and he's walking by, and unfortunately, I don't know if he smelled me or what. He comes around the pillar, and here I am with my back against the closed, locked mall doors, and this dude starts hollering at me. We're talking everything from racial slurs to all kinds of derogatory stuff, and I'm like, listen, man, I don't want a piece of you. I gotta go do an event. So with my back against the wall, there was only one way out of this situation. Well, two, if the mall security would have just opened the door, but that wasn't gonna happen. That'd be too easy. So I had to go through this guy or hope, fingers crossed, that he went away. And as luck would have it, he did not go away. My luck on the streets is about as good as my crate opening luck. And so he got up in my face, and I was ready to go, but again, I didn't want anything to do with this man. And he was a big dude too, 6'4", 6'5", 230 pounds. Yeah, it would have been a brawl in the streets of San Francisco. But, you know, he didn't say anything. He just was all talk, all words. And then all of a sudden, I was like, listen, man, I gotta go. And as he started to walk away from me, The second I took away my aggressive posture, like I was ready, not backing down, not shying away. I think he was trying to scare me. The second that I turned away to walk the other direction, this man was on me and he struck, man. He punched and clipped me right on the chin. Thankfully, it wasn't super flush, it grazed me, and ultimately I immediately got back in his face and I was just like, you don't want to do this, man. You do not want to do this. I guess he didn't, because we had this long gaze. It seemed like an hour. It's probably like 6 or 7 seconds, but it seemed like a long time, where he sized me up, I looked at him, and then he went his separate ways. I don't know. I decided to walk down the street the other direction, and the second that I turned my back to this man, he was chasing me. Not like running, but like that horror movie type of chase scene where you're walking faster and faster, and the steps, the sounds behind you just keep getting closer and closer. It was one of those types of things, and I didn't want to engage with him and instigate like an escalation of the situation. But I was ready, man, and just like in PUBG Mobile, when you hear the steps and hear how far away these people are from you, well, I was doing that in real life though, and if he got a certain distance away, I was turning around. But finally, he decided to just call me every name in the book, turn around and walk off. And with that, I called the police. They came and checked him out, had him pulled over on the side of the road, and then they let him go. It's fine, they let him go. I had 3 or 4 people ask me like, bro, what in the world happened? Like, what did you do? And I was like, nothing, man, just standing there waiting to get into the Razor store to cast my PUBG Mobile event. So I went into the PUBG Mobile event, I casted a brilliant event, we gave away a bunch of prizes to some competitors, and one of those competitors just happened to be Medalcore. I met Medalcore for the very first time, instantly became friends. It was really cool to meet a guy like that in real life who I kind of knew from online a little bit, but it's always great to put a name to a face, and little did I know at that time that we would ultimately grow up and be in the OnePlus mansion together. Who would have thunk, right? Meadow and I have had a chance to team up many times over the years playing PUBG Mobile, but I think one time stands out to both of us as the single most memorable time that either of us has had in PUBG Mobile ever. A car drove by us in Miramar as we were leaving Hacienda del Patron, and all of a sudden this car veers off the roads when they hear our shots, hits a jump, and flies through the air, and we're just firing away at this thing, and ultimately, at the apex of its jump, the very tippy top, well, I blew it up, and man oh man, did it make for a highlight reel kill.
That was the most epic kill ever!
You gotta love memories like that with your friends playing PUBG Mobile. And so we became friends with Medalcore that day, and once the event was done, the prizes had been given out, the photos taken, it was time to walk back to the hotel room. That was an interesting day, so I got back to the hotel, I put my head down, went to sleep. A little bit of a sore face, but I'll live. I'm power bang, I survive. And just like that, I met Medalcore. I became great friends with him. He actually lives in my house. And we also got punched by a homeless guy, all in the same day. Pretty wild series of events, if you ask me. So that's story time. And it's time to go hang out with our friend Medalcore. In game, we got the PUBG Mobile brand new 100 Rhythms update celebrating the 3rd anniversary. Guys, make sure you download PUBG Mobile if you're not already experiencing that at the link in the description below. It helps the channel and you guys will love it. So that being said, guys, let's go into the game and hope you enjoyed story time. Smash the like button if you did. Also, I couldn't write on this. I mean, it's from my kid. It's the only piece of paper that I own. It's the digital age, you know what I mean? Says I love you, Dad. Anyways, off to the game. We've got the 3rd anniversary recap here. Let's take a look at this thing. I'm not sure what's gonna be in it. I know that there are 3 big things. What? Our first day on the battlegrounds. I've been looking forward to meeting you for a long time. I heard that on 3/20/2018, you showed exceptional skills in your very first classic mode match. You fought your way through and even became a well-known figure in PUBG Mobile. Dude, really? Is this personalized? What in the world? Select a character and start the annual report. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Yo, I got a 400-meter shot pretty much. Doesn't surprise me. Yo, when Sanity and I played the most together, and Mini Bang, my son, Mini Bang, is the supply carrier. I have him carry my gear, you know what I mean? Dude, I'm almost at 1,100 days of PUBG Mobile. Tomorrow is 1,100 days. Yo, that's crazy. It's been a wild ride. Yo, I got a birthday cake. Make sure you guys get your report. I'm hopping in game. We're gonna go get some chicken. We're gonna hear at least a couple of those 100 rhythms before we get smacked off the face of the earth. Here it is. There's the new island coming into view. Oh, hi. That's an unfortunate spot to land. Oh, look at this. My man down south in the water. These guys will never, ever, ever. What have I done? What have I done? No! You can't get up! Dude, they're everywhere. They're in the water. I might die here. Holy crap, teammate on the roof. Do we knock him? I won't leave this song. Oh boy.
Watch out!
Oh, that's where I'm going, baby. That's where I was trying to mark. Are we really stuck? Where's the other guy? I want to know. Oh my God. All right, take me away, homie.
Enemies ahead.
Let's go. Ooh.
Enemies ahead.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Enemies ahead.
All right, we got enemies at the apartments. I heard people up the hill here. All right, we are out of zone, but somebody's gonna come behind us, aren't they? Oh, look at this man. How you doing?
Enemies ahead.
मारले मारा रहा हुआ दे मारा रही
नहीं मर रहा बचता है
बच चुके हैं पूरा खड़ा है मार दी जो मेरे ने छिपन दी ना
और मत फोन में मांगना
I'm trying to form up on you, bro. Oh. This is bad. Woo. Okay. No way. No way! Let's go! Bro, talk about a last-ditch effort. Are you kidding me? We got this man. How far was that anyway? Check it out. We got a third birthday cake. Look at that. He's like Godzilla. Birthday cake, anybody? Let's go. Not a bad random squad, if I do say so myself. We're back grooving on the main lobby, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Big thanks to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring it. Make sure you download the game if you are not already playing it. I don't know what you're doing. Link is in the description. Hope you enjoyed story time. Hope you enjoyed the clutch chicken dinner. Until next time, guys, Power Bang out.